Go ahead, Mike.
All right, people, your boy Man Mike here. I don't even feel like singing because it's written over here. It's written over my forehead. It's written over Kev's forehead. I told you so. We freaking told you so. Time and time again, we have told y'all that this guy was never good at anything. It doesn't have any skills of any sort whatsoever outside of smiling and giggling on the motherfucking sideline. Your team is getting their ass handed to him, but guess what? He's sitting there in the corner looking stoic. For what? You're not mad, angry, or anything. You just sitting there looking stupid on the sideline. Chewing gum, chewing fart. I don't know what the fuck he's chewing. But this is embarrassing. You guys got to go back to this morning show where I told you that this guy, the Falcons, had already looked past Miami. They looked past these guys, and they thought it was just going to come in, sit everybody down, damn to the offense, defense, everybody. He damn near set the whole roster down because he thought there was an easy win by Miami. And not only did you lose, but it's 34-10 in your home stadium. This is absolutely embarrassing. And like I said, at the end of the day, man, it's insane how bad they look.
Hey, make sure you put the link here for y'all now.
I got it.
VP, appreciate the 199. He said to the Raheem lovers, are you not entertained?
We tried to tell y'all for 2 years straight what was this guy good at, and y'all wanted to throw that damn hallelujah Jesus, I'm a Falcons fan bullshit in there.
We got another one here. Drip LaFleur said, I just don't know why Raheem wants to control the game his way instead of actually sticking to the script and winning. We sell against loser teams that magically get good against harder teams. Shaking my head.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I told y'all 3 weeks ago Raheem was sabotaging.
Leo said the stadium is empty right now.
Yeah. So guess what guess what the Falcons just told Arthur Blank? We're wasting your money. So now everybody's leaving. Guess what else just happened today? Raheem just lost the locker room.
Oh Lord, now everybody won't in on this show. So we're gonna have a full house, y'all. Okay?
Yeah. So I want y'all to listen. I told y'all 3-4 shows ago, Penix was out. They're gonna put Kirk Cousins in. Raheem finally gets what he wants. Every time Raheem puts his hands on the team, everything's out of order. Nobody's
check
playing.
Your Facebook, Fresh. Check your Facebook, Fred.
Yeah. Nobody.
Hold on. Here we go. 499 E said, who cares about the score? This brother is teaching life lessons to the black players.
I bet you won't say it again. Say it again. Hold on, what's up? Say it again for a 499, please. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
He said, who cares about the score? The brother is teaching life lessons to the black players.
Okay, stop right there. No. E, you got a point. You know what he's teaching? How to be losers. So thank you very much, Martin Luther King. He's teaching them how to lose. He's teaching them how to lose because there's no moral loss right now. I ain't never seen a civil rights leader take a moral loss. So thank you very much.
The fuck is this motherfucker talking about? Look,
there's not enough nutmeg in the bean pie that can save this team or save Raheem's job. Cut it out. Just cut it out. Life lessons. Yeah, he's teaching them how to lose.
Whoa.
Who?
Lord,
The her.
Lord.
Fellas. Y'all mind if I say something right quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You
Then
Captain
tell that
Crunch,
nigga E get
Denzel
the fuck up
Washington,
out of
car salesman looking ass nigga, get your ass out of here.
Josh Blank. I need you to make a call to Rex Ryan. And if
Right?
Rich McKay say something, punch him in the mouth. I need Rex Ryan. I need him. You just give him whatever he wants and tell him to come now. Stat.
King has
Expeditiously.
he said
Hurry up.
Arthur Blank is a pussy. If he's gonna keep making dumb hires, he needs to sell the team. He values relationships over talent.
It ain't Arthur Blank. It's Rich McKay. Arthur Blank got outvoted. We told y'all that.
Hey,
Arthur Blank got outvoted.
How many times we been saying Rich McKay is the problem?
Listen to me clearly. Blank had wined and dined Bill Belichick to the point where they were about to sign, and Schmiegel decided, I don't want Belichick. I want Raheem.
Mm-hmm.
And they outvoted him. And Blank said, okay, we're gonna see if this shit work. It better work. And here is better work. Now,
Listen to this. Listen to this, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
4-7. 4th and 7. The Atlanta Falcons offensive coordinator called a tight end screen, y'all.
mm, mm,
Let me say it again.
mm.
4th and 7. The Atlanta Falcons offensive coordinator calls a tight end screen. A tight end screen.
Tight
A
end.
tight
4th and
end
7.
screen on 4th and 7. Oh my God.
Sabotage.
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 Look, hold on. Look at this chat here. You got Michael Ware talking about I want to run the fade whoever sent that stupid ass super chat. Hey, that's E-Man for you.
Brother
Jesus.
Jew. Now, Jew, let me ask you a question. And this is a serious question. You didn't hit anybody in the head with the cowbell, did you?
Nope.
No. Okay, because
Oh,
I know.
let you have it a little minute. Let him have it a minute, y'all.
Hey man, it's nothing to be really. It's nothing to be said after this game. To be honest with you guys, like what I see is a poorly coached team. What I see is no continuity. I see confusion. All of the negativity, like all the negative things you can say about this game. When I seen Drake London was out, I knew that Ray McLeod was somewhere laughing at this team, watching this game,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
or
Yeah.
laughing at the coaching staff because we could have really used them today. And that's what I said for everybody on my channel that came. And I'm glad that y'all comments are still there. Everybody that said Ray fumbles and Ray's trash. Well, I'll tell you this: he's better than David Seals. He's better than a lot of the stuff that I've seen out there on the field today. And that's why I said that this team is poorly managed, it's poorly coached. And y'all can all the people in the chat send super chats hating on me because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't want Raheem Morris to get fired. I want him to fix it. I don't want him to get fired. For me, firing him is the easy way out. I'm not paying somebody to go home and we still got 10 games. I just seen Mike Bell on Twitter talking about I gotta go watch this crap in Berlin. He was just talking about it. Mike Bell just talking about he was walking out the stadium pissed off. He said, if I was the owner, I would fire Raheem Morris. But you know what? I'm not firing Raheem Morris. He gonna fly his happy hips overseas and coach this team. Make him earn his keep. I see everybody want him fired, but I'm like, that's the easy way out. He's gonna get his money. I'm sure a lot of his money is guaranteed. They don't disclose coaches' paychecks and their contracts, but I'm sure he's gonna get all of his money or majority of his money. So I want him to fix it because guess what? I'm gonna say what I said the last couple years. There's nobody coming to save this team. If you fire Raheem Morris, who's gonna be the head coach? His
So, Ron, let
understudy?
me ask you something, dude. Let me ask you a question. I want you to be 100% honest. Do you think this dude has the capability of fixing it?
To be honest, I don't. To be honest, I don't know. He's not showing us that he knows what he's doing. But my
So
problem
with
is
that,
this:
well, hold on. With that being said, do you think Arthur? Good God Almighty, y'all, we got a full house right now. But if that's the case, you bring him back. I agree when you say, all right, don't fire him now. I agree with that. But the thing is, if you're going to make him stand there, I don't think he has the capability of fixing it. I think what you do is have him be the face of the team, but you have a guy like Zampezi or Jerry Gray actually running the team. Because this dude has absolute, and I've been saying this from the very start, this dude has absolutely no idea what he's doing on either side of the ball. And it's apparent. So what do you say about that?
I agree. I agree with what you're saying there. But what I would do personally, I would start putting my hands in some of the different things that I'm seeing, the offense, the defense, because really what I think he's doing, and this might sound dumb to you guys, I think he's literally doing what we're seeing him do on Sundays. He's sitting there and watching it crash and burn. He's letting these guys, he's letting Zach Robinson run the offense. Because when I'm watching Zach Robinson's offense, I'm like, I've been saying this for I don't know how many weeks. It's basic. It's no rhythm. And today, guys are running the wrong routes. We looking like we don't even practice. Let's be honest. A lot of those throws when he airmailing the ball, Steele is running the wrong route.
That too, dude. Somebody else.
We look like we don't look. I feel like Drumline when he says, "Why do we rehearse? Why do we practice?" We don't look like we even practice. So it's no even like at this point, it's no reason for me to even get upset or get mad about it because these guys are making millions of dollars, and we probably would look better playing out there in these passes in these uniforms because they didn't look like they even practiced. When I'm watching these guys, I'm like, you can't complete a pass on third down because a lot of them are being thrown out of bounds. Kirk Cousins looked horrible today. The whole offense, they just look like they didn't even practice. Now, if y'all want to say fire Raheem Morris, what I'm trying to say is it's a bad product that we're watching, but who's going to want to take this job? Who can do a better job? Because I literally watched Jeff Ulbrich with the Jets as an interim head coach. He didn't look good. Let's be honest. He did not look good. So I'm like, if you get rid of him, my problem is this. It's easy to just throw out, fire somebody. Okay, for all the people that saying fire somebody, who's going to take over? And I'll be quiet.
No, I think hold on. I think I see what Jew was saying. Jew was saying if the ship burned down, let that some bitch burn in eternal flames too.
I get it, but my thing is he's right, but he still don't. He still don't have a fucking clue. Somebody's going to be running the team anyway because he has no clue what you're doing. You're killing the player's confidence.
Right, you're gonna lose the locker room.
You're gonna lose the locker room.
That locker room has been done.
I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the guys that actually matter. The Bijan Robinson, the Kyle Pitts, the Drake London. Yeah. I'm talking about them. The rest. Fuck everybody else. We're talking about the players that actually matter. Because half of these motherfuckers are not gonna be on the team anyway. So you can't just like keep a guy around because you wanted to burn, but like yes, this is a part of the game. But at the end of the day, you still got a young quarterback that you invested the entire franchise. You invested the entire franchise into him. You invested in him. You invested in Michael Penix for the next 3 to 4 years. The same with Drake. The same with Bijan. So if you just keep these guys around and just say, so if that was the case, what do you tell Drake and what do you tell Bijan if that's the case? If we do,
I want to say one more thing, Mike. And what I'm saying when I say see it through, I'm not saying keep these guys after this year. What I'm saying is fire them after the year. I hate when I see it's like 9 or 10 games left. I hate when I see teams just like cut bait. I can see if we were 0-6 or something like that. Then it's like, okay, cut bait. But the Falcons are 3-4 at this point. I hate when I see a team halfway. It's the same thing I said last year with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was playing terrible, but I was like, look, leave him in there because it was not fair to throw the push Michael Penix into that situation where we were still in playoff, contention, and he got thrusted into that position. In this instance, what I would do, and this is just me personally, everybody has a title to their own opinion. Let Raheem Morris finish the season like K-Style said. Let it crash and burn.
What about the players? We talking about Raheem. That's where I don't get because if the plan is to invest in these guys and you're bringing in some of the worst coaches and you keeping some of the worst coaches, then what are you saying to those guys? That's what I don't get.
Well, see,
Wait
that's
a
just like
minute.
I would tell
Whoa,
it.
whoa, wait a goddamn minute. I know this nigga did not just say fire right here, but we boycott. Nigga, you don't go and shop at Home
You
Depot,
know what?
motherfucker.
You know what?
Hold on. Let me
Nigga, you get
make this
you.
clear.
Leave it in the
Hold on. Let me
efficiency.
make this clear though. Let me make this clear. We're gonna get it. We're gonna see what I'm
We gotta
saying.
get this.
My thing is, I hear you, but this is a young team. If this was an older team, what if there was an older team with older players, it makes sense. But when you got a Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and Michael Penix there, I'm not sure if that's the best way to go.
Can I say something real quick?
Well, that's what it's just like I said earlier. Bijan's the face of this team, and everything flows through Penix, and you could tell on the field. Because when Kirk was put in there, them guys really don't respect Kirk. They really don't want to operate with Kirk. They operate with Penix. Period. They are sold out on Penix. And the fact is, you can tell based on how this game was played, there was no game plan put in place for Kirk playing on the offense. They just stuck him out there. There wasn't no game plan.
So
Nothing.
we're gonna go to coach. We're gonna go to coach. We get fresh next, and then Jay, you got something to say? You good that?
My thing, what Drew just said, you don't get rid of Raheem right now. And the players is gonna play. That's his job. Job is to play, no matter who the hell is there. So you bring in a new guy right now. Now you just really ruin it. Because they're under a direction now. That's the direction they're under right now. No matter what the hell y'all said Raheem is doing, that's the direction they're under right now. So your mindset is under Raheem. You bring in a new head coach from anywhere, unless he's already on the team. It's different if he's already on the team who they put in charge. But if you give him right now, you're going to really destroy this team. Simple as that. That's how it works. I hate to say it, but that's how it's going to work. Because we had a coach that got fired in the middle of what's going on, and it wasn't good. So you actually kill the direction. Because these guys still, y'all can say he lost the locker room. I don't think he's lost the locker room. A lot of these guys are kind of disappointed in themselves because a lot of them play like shit too. Simple as that. They play like shit too. So we always saying that the coach, the coaches in response is coaching. He wants to left. However, players got to play too. They look like shit. We can't stop a run. We can't stop a run. We haven't done it all season.
But coach, you being a coach, you notice that if you don't have a game plan, they don't know what to do. That's like sending the infantry in to a war and don't have an idea how y'all gonna attack the enemy. You gonna get more people killed than you gonna win the war because they don't know what they're doing.
But that's the problem you guys are looking at. Y'all looking at it the wrong way. Those guys got to get paid too on the other side. We was a damn good defensive coordinator, guys. What you do with the Falcons? You stop the run, you win the game. Simple as that. We can't run the ball, we can't win the game. And it's been proven.
But it's not that simple because we haven't been playing good. We have not been good in the passing game all year. It really ain't that.
But when we've been able to run the ball, we've been winning the games. Look at the games we lost. Those 4 games lost. We couldn't run the ball in those games.
And can I add something to what you're saying, Coach? And I just want to add this to what he's saying. Look at the Miami Dolphins coming into this game. Everybody said that their head coaches lost that team. Those guys played inspired football today. Guess what? Because everybody got to be held accountable. And that's what me and Coach are saying. Like, I'm not saying Raheem Morris is doing a good job because he's not. But what I'm saying is if you fire him, it's going to splinter the locker room. It's the same thing what happened last year when Kirk got benched. It splintered the locker room. Because it's going to have some people say, well, I wanted him to be the head. Because when I said again, who are you going to elevate? If you don't believe in Raheem Morris, so you believe in Jeff Ulbrich? Like, who do you believe in on this staff? Because right now, I don't believe in none of them because ain't none of them getting it done. Coach has said it. The defense, as much as you want to say the defense is doing their job and where they're holding up, they're not stopping the run either. They dropped the pick again today. An easy one, bobbled up in the air. All you got to do is communicate. Caden, JD Bertrand and Bates both going for the ball. Like, it's the small things. And also, we're not factoring in these injuries as well. But like I said, I feel like if you cut bait now, the season is over. You fire Raheem Morris, that's not going to inspire these players. I really think that what that's going to tell them is we in panic mode. The season is over.
Okay. All right, Fresh, what you got, man?
Oh man, that was. Oh man, I cut the game off.
I did too.
I cut the game off, man. I have never seen the Falcons play football like that ever. I don't know what I watched out there, but somebody need to do something because that was so. I'm just tired of seeing us like it's just like we day in day out we do not have a game plan to attack teams' weaknesses or to even like have a way to make adjustments. It's just like, what are we doing out here?
Going through the motions. That's what it is. Going through the motions.
It's like you even try to lean on Kyle Pitts. It's National Tight End Day. Why didn't you?
He had a lot of catches.
Shit, they did. Hell,
a lot.
damn, Kyle Pitts was the only motherfucking catching passes out there.
Oh, they got some Kyle Pitts today.
I'm gonna just be real, man. Look. We can sit up here and say it's the players, it's the coaches, but we all know that's horse shit because the real problem is they have absolutely no direction. There's no direction.
We can say that too. Yeah, I can agree with that.
That's the problem. Because you can't say that the players need to play, but the players don't know what the fuck they're doing from week to week. And this is again where this is from week to week, coach. They have no every week offensively. We heard these players say on multiple occasions, coach, that they did not have a game plan. They wasn't prepared. This has happened almost 3 to 4 times this year, and here we is in game 7, and it still looked like it.
Yeah.
So this is why it's like I don't give a damn what happens if he fired, if he stays, but there's no fucking direction. Excuse me. But we can't sit up here and say players need to play, but they don't even know what the hell they doing for week. You don't know if you're gonna run a slant one play. You don't know you're gonna get a beat on the ball. You don't know Kyle Pitts gonna catch. We don't know Drake gonna get the ball. We have no freaking clue, no identity, Jew. This is what you said. We don't know what it is. They gotta have an identity.
I tried to say that. They don't know what they're doing.
Players can't play if they don't know what the hell they doing.
Yep.
What the hell is your assignment from week to week? Do you want Bijan to stay in and be a runner, or do you want him to split out wide and be a damn slot receiver?
Yep.
And that's the problem with the Falcons right now. They're trying to do too much instead of staying with the basics.
That's it, coach.
The game plan they had was simple. You run the ball, do play action pass. It was beating the snots out of everybody. Then you play aggressive defense. That defense on the field wasn't aggressive. They went back to that soft, trying to force 4 men, and then everybody else stay back. So hopefully we don't get a big play on us. If you get at to it, you don't get the big play. You may get 1 or 2 over the top, but that wasn't aggressive. Y'all was playing prevent defense and hope somebody catch the ball offense. That's what it was. That's not our game. They were again. This is the 4th team that did what we were supposed to do. They did it to us. They ran the ball until we stopped.
Still out here running. I want to punch myself in the face.
But can we?
How many times are we gonna see tight end screens? Oh my gosh! Oh,
let me know when I can go.
Go ahead.
Let me know
Hold
when I can go.
on, Chew. Let me get this super chat. Then you go right there. So John here said, I guarantee there's seasoned coaches out there who are watching the Falcons and know exactly what to do with this team.
Facts.
All right.
Facts.
All right, Truth. Do you think, man?
We can sit up here and we can blame. First of all, to all y'all calling my phone and texting me and all that old shit there. Excuse my French, my Spanish, where you're not gonna screw my weekend up. I've had a super fantastic weekend. Now, let me say this. Don't call me complaining about Zach Robinson and giving Raheem Morris a pass. Don't nobody deserve a pass off what's going on right now. Not the players, not the coaches. Y'all, a couple y'all on here make excuse for the player. No motherfucker, they need to go out there and do their job. I don't want to hear all this shit after the fact. Excuse my French about no goddamn game plan. Everybody got a game plan. That's a crock of bullshit. Everybody got a game plan. It's just all about what's gonna happen. Everybody got a game plan until you get hit. In Mike Tyson's word, you don't know how to make no in-game adjustment. How in the hell can you not see with the naked eye that the boy had the first down? You waste a damn challenge on that. This team is all the way disconnected in the star Raheem Morris. And I agree with y'all. Don't fire him just to be firing him. But on the same token, all of this is happening under his watch right here. There's been too much going on, and we hearing too much about the team about preparation. That's a coaching issue.
These
Lack of preparation.
Players are saying that, coach. That the players are coming out. We're hearing this from our star players.
Yeah, lack of preparation. That's definitely a coach issue. But you players, y'all got a job too.
They do.
Bijan, you ain't got no business. You ain't got no business putting my fucking ball on the ground. And I don't give a damn. You reading your press clippings a little bit too much, and you ain't got no reason putting no ball on the ground. He didn't get hit or nothing. Ain't no reason be putting no ball on the ground on the 7-yard line. Inexcusable. And see, a lot of hey, I see everything. That game that got Arthur Smith fired in Carolina 2 years ago. Where we all wanted to hang Ritter for his pick, and it was bad. What started it was the Bijan fumble. We was going into possession before. So he done showed us that he will put the ball on the ground in crucial situations. No, he don't put it on the ground that much. But listen, it's a combination of everything. So what they need to do, I wouldn't even watch the tape on this game. This is one of those us coaches got a saying: you burn the tape. We want to know burn the tape.
But how many times we gonna have to burn the tape?
Fresh boy, you read my damn mind. We say
I get it. I understand all that, but guess what? This right here, the tape need to be burned. I
need 50 lashes.
I don't give a shit. I get it. I understand. I don't care what has happened before right now. I'm talking about right now. Y'all join me back in today's game. Because we all mad about something. So join me in today's game. Right now, you burn the fucking tape. We made too many goddamn excuses for a bunch of grown-ass men, millionaires. Hey, should nobody get a pass?
What the goddamn coach is a millionaire?
Should nobody get a pass, though? Should nobody get a pass? At all.
That's the whole point.
Hey, everybody get the shit together. Period. I don't hear about no injuries. San Francisco had injuries everywhere last week, and they didn't care about it. Hey, it's always an excuse. Hey, look, we went out there, we laid an egg, we didn't play, we came unprepared. Y'all don't want to fire the coach. Y'all saying he shouldn't be fired. So everybody need to get that. Everybody need to strap up. Hey, throw that tape away. Let's get it. Hey, see if Penix ready. If he ain't ready, hey, Kirk got to go out there again. It's just that simple. You don't want to fire the coach. Y'all just said y'all don't want to fire the coach. So we're going to keep the coach here.
Man, Mike didn't say that. Mike didn't say that.
So we're going to keeping the coach here. Throw the tape away. Hey, let's see who can come back healthy. Hey, the Dolphins came to win today, and we didn't. Bottom line.
Hey, I want to say this. This is the third time this year that we've watched this Falcon team take another team for granted.
Right.
That's on your coach, bro.
Yep.
And like I said, the thing is, I came into this game with a bad feeling in my gut.
Me too.
When I heard Drake London was not gonna play.
Oh boy, yeah.
When they put Zach Harrison on the end after, my gut feeling told me something is going to be off.
Mm-hmm. You know what, K Styles? I had a bad feeling. I had a bad feeling in my gut too. Go ahead. No, excuse me. I just want to throw this in here because I got to lighten the mood a little bit. I had a bad feeling in my gut too. You know what it was? Too many shots of tequila, baby. Y'all should have been at West Georgia homecoming yesterday, boy.
Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right,
Get
yeah,
out of
go
here.
ahead.
Bruh, look,
Nah, nah, nah,
I told y'all
nah,
sabotage, man.
nah, nah. But
Team
like I
being
said,
sabotaged.
my thing is the energy of the team was off. Like I
It came
said,
out
man,
off.
I
It
like
came out that way. First play of the game. Shit.
the
Let
first
me,
part
let
of the
me, let
game.
me.
So,
Go ahead. I'll
hold on,
finish
Mike.
this
Hold on.
kid,
Let me
Go
let
ahead.
me get this part right here. So my question to everybody is did the quarterback switch for this game, did it affect this team on
Yes.
all three phases of the game
Yes.
to the point to where they just looked like they was uninterested?
Man,
This is
all them
why I
goddamn.
said
I believe so. I personally believe so. I just think see the thing is when you got 2 things, 3 things, possibly 4 things wrong, where do you start? All right, everything is wrong right now. So where do you begin when you talk about how to get it right? Where does it begin?
start from the
You
top
got to
down.
start with the guy in charge, right?
Yeah, start from the
So
top down.
if you go saying, all right, did Terry Fontenot do his job in bringing in the talent? Can
Yep.
we all agree? Yes. Can we
Yeah.
all agree that?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. So if you have that and you got to trickle down, so you got to go to the head coach and then you got to go to the offensive coordinator, you got a defensive coordinator. And if it's not any of those, they're doing what they're supposed to do, then you go down to the players. But it has to start. Like anytime you have so many things that are going wrong, you got to go to the top. That's where it begins. And we could be very well be missing a key factor in Mr. Blank. Maybe he needs to become more like Jerry. Maybe he needs to say, I'm going to hire who the fuck I want to hire.
Yep.
Because this has been too many times. Too many times, year after year, we're looking at a coach. We're firing offensive coordinators like crazy. We're firing defensive coordinators like we changing defensive coordinators like we're changing players, quarterback. So shouldn't we be looking at Mr. Blank and Mr. McKay right now? Because those guys are still there. Because we're talking about the exact same thing. Y'all brought back a guy that was never qualified from the beginning. He's never qualified for this position from the very beginning.
Let me answer Kev's question. First of all, I've said this before.
Well, something happened.
One.
Yeah, they all went on.
Yeah. My bad. But what I was saying was, Bijan is the face of this team, but everything flows through Michael Penix. I said that earlier. The reason being is because the locker room follows him. He's their leader. Everybody looks to him. Okay. Now, what did you say? It's about rhythm. So usually when you see the games that we're winning, one side of the ball inspires the other side. And when one side of the ball falls, the other follows it. Taking Penix out when people say he could possibly play, it threw off the rhythm of the team. And what happens? What did you say about momentum? Once 9 times out of 10, when we lose momentum, it's gone. We don't know how to get it back. Because you either got games where the defense is showing up or the offense is showing up. But when you got games like this, one major piece threw off the whole chemistry of the team.
Yeah.
And the head coach's job is to look at it and say, y'all not in rhythm. We got hey, sit down, scrap this. Let's get this back on. Everybody need to get on one page. He didn't do that. When I see Raheem standing on the sideline chewing gum, he has clocked out. Because he has accepted whatever he's looking at.
But the point you just made right there, if he stepped in, then people will say he's in the way. He can't have it both ways. He can't be in the way, but not having the way. You make excuses 2 different ways. You say he's in the way if he gets in the way. Then you say that he's not letting the team do. You got to be consistent.
Right,
All right,
right.
so hold on.
Right.
Wait. See, this is the problem. This is the problem we have. We want him to be a leader, and we don't want him to be a leader at the same time. But none of that. But none of that matters, Coach. That doesn't matter. You know why that doesn't matter? Because it's still about wins. He's still the head coach at the end of the day. It's still about wins.
He's gonna be blamed.
So he's just gonna have to take that L. And this is where you, as a head coach, it don't matter what everybody's saying.
Exactly.
You got to take that. You got to take, and this is where I have the problem. I don't care if people have a problem with him stepping in. Do it.
Right.
You know what, y'all? Here,
Because it's your head that's gonna be on the roll. Ain't nobody else head gonna roll except for you. So the hell with what Warren or Mike or whoever says. You got to make that decision. And I'm not seeing enough of that from him.
Well, the thing that my thing is,
y'all.
he
This is what I want. This what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I want to see Raheem before God takes me. I want to see Raheem make a difference in a game that we win. Because I've seen him on too many occasions. I think we all have make a difference in a game that we lost. So I want to see this guy make a difference in a game that we win. I understand competitive sports is about winning and losing. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. But more often than not, we on here after each game, and some kind of way, he is the common denominator on making this on making us lose. He's the main common denominator, excuse me, on us losing a football game. I need for him to be the main common denominator on us winning a football game. It's just at the end of the day, like Coach said, being a coach, some days you're gonna look like a genius, some days you're gonna look like a goofball. I need less goofball days from Raheem.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point,
hold on here.
It looks really you almost too far along in the season to be making some drastic head coaching changes, unless the guy who's the interim coach, you go ahead on and just hand it to him right now. And if you're not doing that, you kind of wasting your time firing the coach right now. That's the part that's irritating me. So what y'all said earlier is right. Because I wanted to ask on. But
well, it's about timing. Coaching is about timing. You got to know.
So
you got to. It's about, okay, if your coordinators are doing what they're supposed to do, then you let them do that. You don't try to undo what they're doing if we're winning. If something is going wrong, step in and say, hey, let's make some changes. That's a part of it, being consistent. You got to have time.
Raheem needs. That's why I brought the analogy about him making a difference in us winning instead of him making a difference in us losing. So whatever he is doing to make a difference in us losing, I need a little bit less than that and a little bit more for him to make a difference in us winning. If it means he's involving himself a little bit too much in the day-to-day operation on both sides of the ball, or piss poor, like, bruh, what I've been saying about Raheem. All we need you to do is look good up there at press conference. Sit up there, talk that good shit, make the press happy. Do good interviews and know when to call a timeout and when to challenge a play. And he still ain't getting that right.
Let me ask y'all a question.
He ain't getting that right.
What was his first saying? What he gave us a breakdown of what they supposedly do before every game when he first got here. The first week he got back in the building, he said, we get in the room, we have a consensus, we sit down, we go, but we don't leave that room till we got a game plan. When we come out of that room, we all on one accord. Guess what happened? You're not following the same thing you just told us in your first week in the building.
There's no way.
Wait.
There's no way to enter games.
Wait.
Hold on, one mic.
So I got a question for everybody. Start with Coach, and then we go to Jude. if that's the general consensus that everybody's coming together for the game plan, do you guys believe that's the problem? It's too many voices in it.
Probably.
Well, your alternate coordinator, your defense coordinator, they give you the game plan. He has to say yeah or nay. If it looks
There's no
good
such
on
thing
paper,
now.
hold
There's
on,
no
let me
such
finish.
thing, no
Hold
game
on,
plan.
hold on, wait, let him
Hold on, Truth. Hold on, Truth. This coach
All
right
right,
here. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna shut that shit down
Now,
quick.
the game plan, this is it always adjustment. I know what you're finna say. There are always adjustment in the game. But if that's what you're gonna start the game with on that Friday after you do your last walkthrough or whatever, this is what you're gonna do. You run it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're gonna run those plays. If it ain't getting executed right, yeah, it's a problem. So you make adjustments. So we don't know what they're doing at halftime. They make an adjustment, yes or no. I don't know. It don't look like it. See what I'm saying? But I'm sure he's trying to make a adjustment. He's telling them something. It just ain't happening. Y'all got we don't know how good this team is. We see how good they're on paper.
Yeah.
We see that. We don't really know how good this team is because we haven't been there yet. We haven't been there yet. We don't know how good this team is.
All right, we go to Jude. Jude, what you think? And we got the truth.
Hey,
And
man.
after truth, we get fresh.
Yeah, man. Like I said before, my thing is this. I think I would be more on that train of let's fire this whole coaching staff or fire Raheem. But you know what making it hard for me to even lean towards that without letting them play the full season out is that I've seen them do it. I seen you do it against Buffalo. I seen you do it against the Vikings. That's my biggest issue. If they didn't show me nothing, that's why I said if we were 0-7, like we were the Jets. I'm watching them. I'm seeing their highlights and stuff like that every week just to feel they struggling. They look really bad. But we're like Dr. Jacko, Mr. Hot. We have a really good game. Then we have a really bad game. Then we have a really good game. So it's like that's what I mean by I want to see them get it right because I know that Buffalo is a well-coached team. They just thumped Carolina in Carolina, put 40 on their head.
Yeah.
We beat Buffalo soundly at home. So that's what tells me this coaching staff, they not incompetent and don't know. It's either they are stumbling upon some good things or they know what they're doing and they just don't stick to it. My thing is, I think that they do good things, but they don't know. And that's why I said Zach Robinson, he's a rookie offensive coordinator. You can tell because when he does something that works, you threw the long pass to Mooney in the game and got the flag. Why don't you throw the ball more deep down the field? They could not cover Mooney. They cannot cover. When we take deep shots, it's always something good that happens. Either it's a pass interference, either our guy makes a play on the ball. But that's what I talk about. When we do good things, we do not go back to it. And like Coach said, the games that we struggle in, like I said against in the heavy hitter show, when we run the ball and we have that rhythm going, that's when our offense is cooking. When we can't run the ball, like they were shutting the run down, that's when we struggle. Because why do we struggle? Because the passing concepts are not there. A lot of these routes I'm looking at, I don't see nobody open. I didn't see nobody winning on their routes hardly today. The one route that Mooney won on that got overshot, but outside of that, they were playing sticky coverage and the blitz was getting there. And I talked about it before this game. Kirk Cousins cannot move. So yes, he's in the pistol, but he's standing there flat-footed. So all they got to do really is just bring pressure. That's all they were doing, just bringing pressure. And that's why Kirk was trying to get the ball out of his hands quick. But my thing is this: stick to what works. I keep saying that over and over again. What they need to do, you heard OG say, burn the tapes. What they need to do is pull them old tapes out where you did the positive things and reinforce that in practice. This is what it's supposed to look like. When you turn that Bills tape on, this is what it's supposed to look like up front. Show those linebackers. You might not be Devon Diablo. Show those tapes. And then again, I seen too much JD Bertrand this week. They lied to us because they said we're gonna put in Helms. We're gonna do this. I seen JD Bertrand playing the whole game. I seen JD Bertrand playing the whole game, and every time I look up when
I thought he was playing corner, Drew. I thought he was a damn cornerback. The way he was getting burnt by every damn wide receiver on the team.
Thank you. No adjustments.
None.
No adjustments.
None.
Take him out of the game. If you see them keying up every time I look up, I'm like, they go JD Bertrand again when they score. They go JD Bertrand again on the first down. They go, JD Bertrand. It was like he got a target on his back. The way he saw a play being made.
My daughter can't scheme up plays. Simple as that.
You know what?
That's why I was getting frustrated. But go ahead.
We go to for that. We got you fresh, refresh the other two.
Listen. when you have a guy who started the Super Bowl at left tackle getting a dumbass pre-snap penalty, when you got a veteran defensive end or edge rusher who makes a hell of a play in the backfield, but then on the front part of it, he grabbed the guy's face, man. When you have a guy who helped us win a game, who saw the game away, by drawing the defense off sides, he get 2 or 3 special team penalties. You know, when you have a guy who should be an all-pro corner have an egregious pass interference, when your stars and your veterans out here doing making crazy mistakes, that kind of put your coaches behind the 8 ball a tick. I ain't making this excuses for the coaches, but when you got your stars and then you got number 7 dropping a ball, let the ball out his hand on the way damn near for a touchdown, that's a lot for your coaches to have to freaking recover from. Now, there's no such thing as nobody going out there without a plan. So the players can take that part right there and shove it. You know, that's them kind of making excuses. Sometimes most of them be making excuses or be mad because they ain't getting the right playing time or making excuses for why they ain't do what the hell they was supposed to do. Ain't no such thing as going out there without a plan. If you don't
Prepared.
understand the plan, you don't
No,
like the
he
plan,
said
just say that.
prepared,
But
yeah.
don't sit up here and tell me that they going out there without a plan.
No, it was prepared. They weren't prepared for certain things.
That's on them. If they weren't prepared, I can't put all that on the coach. You ain't prepared. You need to work on your preparation as a player, as a man, as a guy who drawn a 6 or 7 figure contract.
But that's
Go out there and do your job.
That's an individual thing. But when you
But the individual is on the team.
Hold on, let me explain, Drew. Because the thing is,
I kind of know what I'm talking about on this, Mike. It sounds like you're about to argue with me. Go ahead.
You talking about as a player, but when you talking about a team isn't prepared for certain things. Now, a player can speak for a team. So when you got a player
what
speaking
consists
for
of a team, Mike?
Let me talk. When you have multiple players on the defense are saying the exact same thing, they didn't have this, and you're absolutely right. When you come down, the players can be prepared, but when you go out and you don't run the things that they said they was going to run, and you get on the field, those are the things that they're talking about. So yes, they are players.
Right now we're in figure point mode.
Truth, let me finish. You said you got guys like Jesse Bates. You got guys like Xavier Watts. All these guys are in the film room themselves. They
He
can
quit
be
today.
Truth.
He quit today.
Truth. You're right. Okay. But the thing is, none of that
say you was wrong.
I know that. All I'm saying is a lot of times it still comes back to whether or not the coaches are putting into action all of these things that you're supposedly practicing, and that's the issue at hand.
What you
And
just said, Mike,
is where the players. Go ahead, coach.
What you just said about prepared on the defensive side. Because you see something in practice, you see something in games, that don't mean the offense is going to run the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know.
You're right.
If you ain't prepared, that ain't the coach's fault. That's that's just better coaching on the side. That's just better.
That's just better coaching. Right.
Better scheme.
Right.
So you can't control that.
So it goes back to in-game adjustment.
At the end of the day, that's what I was about to say. Let me finish up. At the end of the day, everybody. That's the 15 to 25 coaches. That's the 53-man roster. Everybody need to get up. When they get home, they need to go to the bathroom. You know what they need to look at?
Man in the mirror.
Look at the fucking mirror. Excuse my French. Everybody need to go look at the mirror and what am I doing wrong? What am I not doing to help this team win? Because it ain't just a one person. See, I'm over here. Over here, I got to deal with these old. I told you so ass dummies about Zach Robinson. Look, man, I'm not right now. I'm not defending Zach Robinson. Ain't nobody getting no defense. See, the same guy who wanna destroy Zach Robinson making excuses as to why Bijan dropped that ball on the 15-yard line today.
With his knees.
I don't be want to hear all that, bro. Miss me with all that. Miss me with all that.
See, the thing is, you keep saying is we're talking about individual acts versus what's actually happening with this. We're having the same issues offensively with this team.
Yeah, offense. Terrible.
See, we're having those issues. Of course, we're gonna have these games where you got players gonna fumble, players gonna drop ball. I don't look too deeply into those things.
That's
But
making
when I'm
excuses for
saying
him, Mike.
constant
That's making excuses for him, Mike.
truth, no, it's not.
Yes, it
That's
is.
not making an excuse.
You telling me you're not looking into it, so you
No, you're not
that's
hearing
making
what I'm
excuses for him, bro.
saying, Truth. You keep talking and you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Bro, I
That's
hear
not
every
what I'm
goddamn thing
saying.
you said. I just heard you.
No,
making
but
excuses
you're
for him.
not. No, you're not. You're
Nah,
not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm hearing you. I'm not hearing you where you want me to
No,
hear you, but go
you're
ahead.
not comprehending. It's one of the two.
I
That's not what I
comprehend every
said.
goddamn thing.
Hold
I'm
on.
not hearing what I'm saying. I said at the end of the day, those things happen. I don't look too deeply into player mistakes.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there. Hey, Joker, Mike ain't gotta let me know a motherfucking thing. Stay in your place, playboy.
Don't worry about that, Truth. We're talking to you. Don't
No,
worry
Mike
about
ain't
it.
gotta let me know shit, player.
Truth.
Stay in your lane. Let's go, bro. We don't do that around here, homie.
Well, Truth. Don't worry about them. We talking. Don't worry about them. When we
I
talking
don't do
about
that,
this,
playboy.
Truth. All right, we about to end it, so y'all. We got to go. We're not
Hold
gonna
on.
keep doing it.
We didn't even. Hold on. We didn't even get fresh take on this.
All right, we're gonna get fresh take and we end this.
Hell, I didn't even get a damn take in this either.
We
Or Jay.
we're gonna get everybody last take and we ending it right now.
Yeah. To kind of piggyback off what True said and to go with Kev said about the quarterback situation, man, I kind of can't even give him that because as professional players, no matter who's in there, you guys still have to play as a team and go out there and execute player wise, and you supposed to be prepared player wise, individually wise too. Now, coaching, I need them to write adjustments throughout the whole building and look at that word and understand what it means to adjust during a game. Because it's no way you telling me you can't pivot from one thing to another, and you actually have the talent to do it.
To finish out the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jay. What you got?
I'm gonna say this, bro. It's the same shit we have to beat, bro. It's this shit is embarrassing. Like all this damn talent, and you can't stick to the game plan. This chitlin smile motherfucker gotta go, dog. He gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm done.
All right.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna say this.
What's happening?
And this is kind of this is kind of be more so on Truth's point. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
everybody on this team took Miami for granted, and it showed out there.
Unfortunately,
The thing is, even with Miami being 1-6, they're still a professional football team.
bingo.
And the way that the Falcons came out, you can already tell from the energy that they just looked at this as a cakewalk.
As an easy win.
And the problem is it's an easy win until that ball kicks off, and then now that's where the coaching, this is where the players, this is where pride comes in. Are you going to, or if you want people to take you for real as a team, you have to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. This is the third game this year where we came into a game thinking we was going to automatically win and look like absolute garbage. All three phases of the game. Like you said, Bijan Robinson fumbled the ball, Tiger kneeing the ball out his hand. That's inexcusable. You're supposed to hold that ball tight in that situation. Now wide receiver getting open, but Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a problem there.
yes.
You got JD Bertrand and man coverage on Jaden Waddle. There's a problem there. Can't stop the run. There's a problem. You got the secondary getting beat on crossing routes for touchdowns. That's a problem. The reality that comes with this game and what we're seeing is a problem here is we're playing down to the competition and we're playing up for the big dogs. And you're not going to be a serious contender. You're not going to be a team taken seriously if you're playing that way. What I'm saying here is, yes, the players deserve some blame too. But the coaches get bigger blame just for the simple fact is you are the overseer. And that's what a lot of people are going to look at right there. Y'all can, we can't be
players. You can replace players. You can replace players as much as we don't think so. You can always trade another guy. But if the team and the front office don't have a clear plan of what they want to be and a clear idea of what they want, none of that matters. None of this stuff. We still right here looking. We got a new quarterback. We got a new wide receiver. We got a new superstar in Bees and Robinson. You can always get new star players, but you can't continue. Like, it's hard to find great coaching. It's hard to find great leadership. It's hard to find those types of things.
The thing is, and it just goes back with Raheem Morris, and it's the main question that everybody up here asks. What does he specializes in as far as a team aspect? And if that's something that you have to question, then there's a problem there.
Right.
You could be a player's coach. You could be a guy. You could be a coach that's friendly with the players. But if the results are not showing, is that really even worth something considering to keep around long term? What we just saw today, we just saw the Falcons took the Dolphins for granted. That's really what all it was. And everybody from the top on down deserves all the blame, from the coaches to the players, the organization itself, because this is not how you build. This is
Not how you build a team at all.
I'm sure I'll make it mad on this. That is not how you build culture in there.
No. Oh God!
You can't be a culture when you that ain't no way. It ain't no way, shape, or form that happens.
See, Truth, I did it differently though. I used it in the right way though. I used it in the right way. I used it in the right way this time.
All right. We get you finish it off, and then his last take in the fresh, and then coach, you got yours.
I'm gonna take for what OG said, what coach said. All these players, all these coaches, they gotta look themselves in the mirror. Go look themselves in the mirror and say, how can I be better? Like I said, today it seemed like when we lose games with the Falcons, I don't know what it is, but it seemed like it's a spirit where it's just like we take turns at making mistakes. Payne shanking a punt, Bijan fumbling the ball. It's like I say it on Sports, I said when it rains, it pours, and that's what this game is about. But I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm not making no excuses for nobody. But what I will do is say this team need to stick together and they need to see it through. If you're gonna fire Raheem Morris, do it just like you did with Arthur Smith. Let him play his last game. If they don't make the playoffs or they have another losing season, fire him then. But I'm not cutting bait in the middle of the season, letting him go sit on the couch somewhere or sip pina coladas and just say, well, we're going to elevate somebody behind him. Because everybody on this staff is no better than him because he hired them. Zach Robinson ain't no better. Ulrich ain't no better.
That's where I'm going. That's exactly where I was going, Drew. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're his disciples. So it's like, how do we think that bringing his disciples up is going to make
Truth about to get suspended, y'all. Truth is suspended. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of Truth, y'all. He's suspended.
Yeah, so that's why I'm at. Yeah, that's what I meant with it, Mike. It's like these are disciples of Raheem Moore, so I don't feel
I
like
ain't gonna say the same
switching.
thing I said. Now,
And
I
he's
gotta
still
make a
talking to
difference.
himself. Like, he got to go. He got to go. He's suspended for another one. He's still talking.
Where you got him on 10-second timeout.
Yeah.
5, 6.
30 seconds now. 30 seconds. A minute time out now. A minute. All right, Fred.
Oh
Come.
man, they need to get that McFoley right. That's it. At the end of the day, man. I don't know what Raheem Morris, what's going on in his head, but he need to get his head out of his
I don't
ass.
give a good goddamn. I don't give, they can just
Hold
Oh
on,
my
true.
God,
Hold
he's
on,
still
true.
going.
True. 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 True.
goddamn. You
Feng
don't
Shui.
suspend me.
Let.
You suspend
Hold
me twice.
Hold on, true. Hold on, true. Let Fred get it out. Let Fred get it out. Let Fred get it out. Go ahead, Fred.
And also, while we on coaches, let's start getting on the special teams coach too, because he need to. What's going on with
Yes,
your end,
yes,
buddy?
yes.
What's going on with your end, buddy? Like, what is going on over you? You ain't really got too much to worry about.
He's the longest tenure coach on the team.
Come on, man. My special teams should not be causing blunders and putting us deeper in our, you know what I'm saying, in our territory like that. Like them special team flags killed us too.
Everything all good.
Right along with the shank punt.
What's the problem? I'm gonna say it. And then
Get it together, man.
I get cut
At
off.
the end of the day, y'all need to get it together.
I get talked to in any kind of way. I'm
All right, all right, Fred. You can say that. Not Fred, but go ahead, true. You can say that very, very loudly now.
Oh my God, y'all.
I get talked to any kind of way. I can sit up here and I can tell everybody that they go look in the mirror, and then I get argued with for 20 minutes and get muted and all that stuff. And I got suspended twice. Now you say it and everybody all come. So I'm glad. So from now on, I'm just gonna get Reverend Jude to speak for me. I'll be good, goddamn. I'm talking about. I'm so tired. You know what? I told y'all I was gonna let y'all ruin my damn weekend, and I let y'all ruin my damn weekend. I got caught records. I got cut off. I done got disrespected. I had somebody in the chat gonna be you doing pom poms for Mike. I swear to God, I ain't never coming back.
You would see that shit. You would see that. You see that. That's the only thing he saw, y'all.
That's what turned them up. It was like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's hard to get him back once you see that. Y'all don't agitate him. Please don't agitate him like that.
I got one thing to say.
This is a whole new thing. Entertainment. Why can I pan out? Did I just enter here?
What That's weird. What the hell he come from?
Where?
I just say that.
Yo,
Right.
coach.
No, on a serious tip, guy. At the end of the day, Kirk Cousins here to stay because his
It's just because you can't see my lily white ass.
His ass ain't going nowhere, y'all. So
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Then nobody want that shit. So anyway, that's
Don't nobody want that.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I think did you get your last take? That we'll get Will.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he went.
All right, Will. All right, Will. I think one got his. I'm not sure if he got his. One already. Yeah, one left. One left. Good gosh. Will. Oh, he's just he having issues.
Oh my goodness.
All right, go ahead, Jay.
I get talking.
All right, Jay, you got your last take.
The whole team on that shit. I'm trying to tell you about the whole team on that shit. And I feel like then I get cut off. I get suspended twice. I get cut off. I get suspended twice. Got cut off 3 times, suspended twice.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
All right, there you go, Will.
What's up, boys?
All right, go ahead and get your take, man. We having the last take. Go ahead and get your take, Will.
See, to be quite honest, man, where do I start? I'll try and be as diplomatic and polite and clean as possible. It was dire. There was no will. JD Bertrand is awful. Where else are we going? Kirk Cousins, we're not going to be able to trade him for a bag of peanuts at this point. What else have we got? Zach Robinson just needs to fuck off like as soon as possible for me. Because that offense is woeful. Like, if we take that offense to New England, they'll put 50 on us. Not a problem. Because the defense is out there being beaten down. They're out there for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes at a time because we're turning the ball over. And it's just, there was nothing about that performance that made me have any faith in this team going forward. Unless we make the coaching adjustments that need to be made. The only one for me out of the three main coaches that's proven to be worth his paycheck is Coach Ulbrich, because the defense has been very good. It's just that the injuries are starting to bite now, and then obviously we're not having the depth. He can't obviously rotate as much, so he's getting killed with just being out there so often, and that's not his fault. But like, once again, look at that. I mean, did you guys see the press conference with Raheem?
I just saw a small part of it where he was saying Miami knew everything that they was going to do, and that just turned me off.
No, it didn't. Bro, don't give me aneurysm. Don't give me aneurysm. Don't give me. He didn't say that. Y'all lying on right.
Miami knew what we were going to do, so you're admitting to being a bad coach then, because they know that, like, most of the league know that our identity is Bijan Robinson. But if you're not, like, you should be able to coach a scheme. So Raheem's basically just said, I'm not a good enough coach for me. He's just admitted it. So I don't know if you boys agree with that, but
somebody need to take some razor blades and lemon juice to him.
Yeah. I'm about to call my medicine man.
Right. D-Led was asked by D-Led asked Raheem. It looked like Miami knew exactly what y'all was going to do on offensive side and defensive side of the ball. And he said, "Is that correct?" Raheem said, "Yes." They looked like they were prepared for everything that we done. Not those words.
So pretty much Raheem telling us he can't coach against guys that have been on the same coaching staff with him. Right now, he's the worst head coach off that staff right now.
Mm-hmm. But who are you to speak such sense? Come on, Truth.
He's the worst head coach off that staff.
Mm-hmm.
You got Dan Quinn, Shanahan, and
Mike McDaniel,
McDaniel.
Those two are the worst too.
The quarterback coach, the guy with the quarterback coach,
Mike Flores.
He ain't touching nobody. He ain't touching. Mike McDaniel just outcoached him, bro. And Mike McDaniel's job was on the line as of this morning.
That's pretty bad.
Mike McDaniel's job was on the line. I think this game right here might have saved his job
to the end of the season at least.
Oh, boy.
Lord.
This is what I
would ask you guys. I would ask you guys though, like, now if you're talking about hiring an offensive coordinator, me and the guys were talking about it on the live stream, and we had a couple of ideas. I mean, yes, I feel like you would be better to not give a head coaching position to someone coming from college. But if you're talking strictly about offensive coordinator, I feel like you've got great options with either Lane Kiffin or if Steve Sarkisian's coming back to the pros. I think you've got two great options there for an offensive coordinator.
I'll take a Mike McCarthy.
Okay.
At this point, you can get Coach Bo Youth from the Water Boy. Do better than this shit right now.
Couldn't do any worse.
Oh man.
Like I said,
we gonna bring in Farmer Friend who can't speak to do better than this, do better than that shit. At least he knew how to motivate players to play right. Some way. I ain't got nothing else to say about this.
Like, it was so funny. We went for 3.5 hours on the stream, and there was one point I had to stand up to stretch, and Des went like, "What are you stretching for? Are you ready to dust off the gloves?" And I went, "Mate, don't fucking tempt me." Like the play's been so bad. If somebody
you
pays
can't
me a
be any
flight,
worse
I
than
will
what
go
we
to the
saw.
Benz.
You can't be any worse than what we saw. This wide receiving core is probably one of the worst I've seen since
Yeah.
2019. These guys can't get open. And and I'm just embarrassed by Darnell Mooney. He is such a disgrace. He's such a disgrace at
I
wide
don't think he's
receiver.
helped him himself.
I don't think so, Coach.
Are you telling me that this wide receiver core is worse than the Russell Gage led wide receiver?
I believe
That
so.
damn,
I believe so.
Lord.
Russell
I
had
believe
almost 1,000 though. That's why.
I believe this is one of the
All right,
worst.
Mike, we
wide
need to
receiver
end this
cores.
before I really blow a gas.
All right. Anybody else got any last take before we end it?
No, I just appreciate you guys letting me pop on at the end there and dial up your blood pressure just a few more notches.
Hey man, look, this is what happens when we lose.
Mm-hmm.
Juice, go ahead.
No, all I was gonna say is no wide receiver core is worse than that Russell Gage. He actually got guys that we just don't even use. I don't know if y'all watched to the end or like they had pins to the sideline and they showed Chris Blair sitting on the sideline looking irritated, and I was like, why is he not dressed out? He was killing all preseason, and he the only one that they ain't elevated yet. I don't know why they haven't elevated Chris Blair, but he was balling and he played a little bit last year. He suited up last year, but he was balling in training camp. Yeah, he was
I'm
killing
gonna
in
say a
the preseason.
word that's not supposed to be said. These coaches are retarded.
I'm gonna say it like this. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. But I think Raheem only plays. He and Zach only play players that kiss their asses, and it's obvious to me. There's no reason why you shouldn't be having Chris Blair playing. Chris Blair shouldn't be playing. He's the one who got deep speed.
Shit,
He
you
has
can't
that.
hurt by now.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let Larry come over.
So with that being said, man, like I said, man, we're gonna end it. K-Style, that's it.
That's all I got, man.
Playing very well right now.
All right, Coach, that's it for you.
I'm A-OK.
Jay, that's it for you.
Everybody else is playing.
Jaden up here eating chicken wings. All right, Fred, that's it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take away Raheem Morris's milk allowance.
Oh wow! I did not expect you to say that.
All right, man. All right, Will, I appreciate you coming on again, brother, man. Keep doing your
Thank you for having me as always, brother. You know it's always A-Town down,
we
even
about
when
to
we're all
have
the way down.
Yes,
we
sir.
about to have a very, very long week.
Long week.
Extra long week.
It's too many questions that need to be asked now. So yeah, Mike, we're gonna go ahead and take us
We
out.
got to go. I need to get me a drink or something, y'all.
The night's not
I
over, y'all. We
appreciate
may
it.
have some news in the morning. Somebody probably won't be here.
Yeah. Yeah. Something has to happen at this point.
If you got $40
But I
to
appreciate
spend
everybody.
tonight, you might want to do it.
Look, I hope we didn't. Let us know if we didn't get your super chat, so possibly we can go over it again. If we did not get your super chat, I appreciate everybody for continuing supporting us right here on not only Coach Juke, Coach Unchained, Juke Talk Sports, Will the Thrill. We got Fresh Football Talks, 6MK Live. And hey, man, we appreciate it for continuing supporting our branding, man. Like I said, man, unfortunately, we are at this point and we stressed out. And y'all saw how stressed we were today. We cussed each other out. We argued with each other. But at the end of the day, we still family and we still Falcon fans. And that right there is the bottom line because, man, Mike said so. Peace.
Deuces.
Peace.
Gonna come out this motherfucking game and not act like this motherfucker.